Hello, Eric87, and welcome back to Combat Mission Battle for Normandy, where we press on with the Argyll and Southern Highlanders' defence of the Bridge of Odon. And it's a mixed bag, I must admit. So, in the last episode, we did a phenomenal job of pushing back some waves of German infantry, as you can see by the horrific number of German dead, littering this street and the surrounding roads. However, we're still face to face with 4 Panzer IVs that we don't know how to deal with. We got a beautiful opportunity last turn to knock one out. Unfortunately, we hit a side skirt, and the Panzer responded by machine gunning our Piet trooper in the face. Not ideal. Things I want to talk about between episodes. So, for those you remember, I had a H unit in here who had done some great defense of some Germans pushing in, who unfortunately ate a high explosive round from a tank, and I thought only 3 of them had died, but I later checked back and looked at all 4 of them had died. So we now have a fire mission on a howitzer for this area with no one calling it in, which is a bit frustrating. So we're going to have to see how that goes. And we have to also bear in mind there's 7 minutes left, so we're going to make sure we pull our guys out before that lands. Meanwhile, I decided to call in those priests, which we had, those self-propelled howitzers. And I've gone just for a big long line straight here, hopefully to try and catch some of the tanks that are behind it. I'm not sure they'll be there in 8 minutes, but it's also a good position I think the Germans are going to build up in, and there'll be some splash around it. It's not going to be perfect. I do have a lot of ammo for those priests, so I want to use them as aggressively as possible. That's about the only real tweaks between episodes. Why are you guys so upset? Other than that, we're holding a good position along the kind of hedgerow here. No real threat from infantry kind of working their way through. I mean, I think it's nothing more than distraction. All we're really concerned about is these panzers. I really hope now is that our Brenman, our officer, not Brenman, Stenman, who is currently cowering, will recover and medic his buddy so he can pick up the Piet, because otherwise we're in trouble. I have rushed the last remaining Piet team here forward, so we could try it again with a second Piet team, which may be not the worst thing in the world, because that is, honestly, what more could you ask for in terms of an angle to attack a tank? But without further ado, because I didn't get as many minutes done in the last episode as I want to, so let's just crack on. It might actually be a quiet few minutes. Oh. Hang on. He says, and bad things happen. What? Ah, oh, because another blimpy. What were you hit with? Was it you? Yes, it was. Oh, not quite wellhead enough. That's frustrating. So actually, it might have been the this support half track that took out those guys rather than a tank. Because that's what I really need to face. More German vehicles. You, my friend, are going to be problematic. Okay. So 4 Panzers and half track, and we just lost another Piet. Those things like gold dust. Okay, alright, we can deal, I've also I did eventually bring this second section in here, as you can see by their movements. So we'll have one, or what's left of one section in this building, and another section in here. Probably not going to keep them there forever, but it's not a bad start to things. And give us a good bit of defense, because this wall does cause the Germans a lot of problems in terms of how they're going to approach us. That's my forward observer getting really aggressive with his shots. Oh, there's a guy crawling across the streets. Which will happen when you see, you just draw and fire yourself. This is going to end badly. Oh, well, there goes the theory that his gun wasn't working properly. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I should have had him on a stricter fire control order. Oh, this tank's causing me nightmares. Meanwhile, we have had some excitement over here, so let's maybe go back and watch that. So we are trying another push. Oh yeah, here we go. Which I think is going to go pretty badly for them. We've got a lot of angles covered here. Yeah, and as expected, they're taking casualties. Not yet. Come on, lads, that's a lot of firepower. Can we please hit a German? Oh, is one of our own troops going down? There we go. Jeez. How hard is it to hit a German in an open field? Okay, and there's more of them coming. But I'm okay with this. I think that's going to go quite well for us, that push. We can also get you involved a little bit. Anything else I need to see or worry about? That's not going anywhere. These guys are ever so slowly pushing around, but I'm not concerned about that. Command phase. Okay. Things we need to adjust. You've got a little bit of time before... Why have you not moved anywhere? That was very slow for a minute. Not damaged, are you? No. Okay, sorry, mildly distracted there. I think we'll get you to hide for a little bit. There's a few minutes before you're going to even get spotting rounds. Yeah. So do you know what? Just get your head down, mate. You're too valuable right now. Hide yourself. We'll get that other Pia in, and we're going to have to pray that he can take care of it, because we are rapidly running out of anti-tank options. Aside from that, I'm okay with this defensive line. I would like you guys to get back in the fight. I can't believe you ran. So if you could kindly put yourselves here, that would be lovely. Aside from that, things are going okay. So, he dude there we know about. Are we shooting him? You guys have run out of ammo. That is why you're not shooting them. Do we have any spare stuff in here? No. Does anyone have any spare ammo? Not much. We do have a truck, which we could try and get to you. That's a pretty big ask, I'm not going to lie. Right, I'll worry about that later. Anything else is steady. Right, I think we're just going to push on the next minute. The plan is once we get our P up here, we're going to bring him into this building, and we are going to take another pop at that. Panzer, meanwhile, we're going to hold the defense here. So maybe let's start in the centre this time. And we'll go through a couple of minutes. There's a lot more Germans pushing forward. There's foxholes they can use, I suppose, that's true. No sign of a tank, surprising. I was expecting them to pop up here and act as a fairly hefty support element. That's what I would do. Well, we are taking the odd casualty. Come on, please mow these guys down. And don't you dare break. You took one casualty and you broke. How am I supposed to work with this? That looks like a Panzerschreck. It was indeed aimed at our Bren carrier, who has thankfully missed. Oh, he didn't miss that time. I cannot believe how badly my troops are faring here. They're lying in the open ground. And we just can't hit them. I also really despite how fragile my guys are. Okay. Any other surprises over here? It doesn't look like it. We're just sitting staring at a tank, which is fine. Yeah, that was remnants of last turn's hit. Maybe we'll just jump through over here, see if we see anything. Just some movements of some troops, which is fine and not unexpected. Okay, not a problem. Let's hit the done button. I do want to support over here, and in fact I am going to support it with this fresh... not this one. This fresh section. Okay, you guys push in to here to support that effort. And I'm sorry lads, but you're gonna have to get back to it. That's not acceptable to bail so quickly. One of our few remaining Piats is gonna just continue his slow maneuver along here because I need you. Oh, have you picked up your Piat? You have. You're also broken, so limited use. But we do have another Piat. So let's bring you around here and somewhere a bit more useful as well. Aside from that, it's kind of steady as she goes. And we're just trying to reinforce this hedgerow as best we can. Okay. It's going to be another minute before you get into position, which is fine. I can give you the order already. Let's just get you into the ground floor and then we'll get you settled. In fact, do you know, let's give ourselves the best fighting chance. And I'm going to get you to go into this building. Come upstairs and where you are looking at the back end of that thing. Okay, without further ado, I think we're just going to push on. Again, let's start in the centre here. And see if we can't turn this tide back. Lots of firepower going out, which is nice to see. Not that effective. I suppose there's a lot of blockage from trees. At least they're cowering, which is good. Really worried about him getting a Panther Strike off against some of our guys. Oh, I can see some crosses. This is nice. Okay, it does seem to have stalled a little bit. Maybe we'll his Panther Strike down, paying for his sins. Okay. I think we're doing okay. There's a lot of Germans kicking about. This would be a great time for those howitzers to drop. But we're still 4 minutes away. That is okay. Why? Why are you moving so slowly? Uh-oh. That looks a little bit like a bug to me. Okay, we're going to have to get him out and run, I think. Fine. Otherwise, any other real movements on this side of the map? Does not look like it. You can just kind of jump through. Nope. Oh, yeah, finally seeing some Germans. Spraying them. I don't know how much damage we're doing. We're just trying to really annoy them more than anything. Once they get in a position over here, we've got some more mortars we can drop on them, and if you do try and cross the field, we've got a good welcoming party for them. Okay, let's go command phase. A few things we need to do. I'm going to stop your orders. And you, my friend, are going to go out and run. Whoop. Excuse me. Which is a little bit further than we originally planned. You're arrested though, you should make it over there okay. You are currently hiding, which is fine. We've got a couple of minutes left. And down here is going okay. I'm not sure how useful this section is in this part of a line. So maybe I might pull them back now. In fact, I will do that. Of course they're rattled. Everyone's blooming rattled in my army. Let's pull them back. You guys have... Oh, you have a Piet. This I'd forgotten about. And you are not broken. Which makes a nice change. You are very important. Let us get you over here. So we do. We have one more Piet than I was realising, which is nice. I'll keep you here even though you've got no ammo. You're going to use a kind of scout if nothing else. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm slightly nervous. I don't know where the 2 of their panzers have gone. But they're not pestering me, so that's okay. We do have one more brain carrier with the 2 IC in it, which we could use. Might be useful supporting over here. So let's at least get them into the fray. You're in a terrible position. Let's see if we can't get you out of here. We'll try that to begin with. And then get you heading up road. Let's put you to some use. Everyone needs to be of use at this moment in time. I'll leave it for now, but I'm tempted to switch this HMG over to this position. I think they're going to do a lot more good from the Germans. Because I think they'll make their way through here eventually. Right. Let's push on. Let's see what happens over here. We are taking the odd casualty here and there, which is definitely not ideal given how shaky my troops are. We've got a good wall here at the minute. If we can take out that guy for a start. Good. No, we did take one casualty, which is fair. No, we didn't actually. Huh, okay. Ah, just an injury. They seem to have stalled, which is perfect. Oh, come on, lads. You didn't even take an injury. Or a casualty. Ooh. Morale may be the death of me in this one. Okay, my Bren section's holding a storm. Where is it? Oh, okay, more artillery following me. That's I'm not too worried about. That's not a horrendous position, to be perfectly honest. And... he is making his way. Good. Alright. That's okay. I'm happy for them to artillerize the snot out of that. No more movement or sights over here, which is okay. Let's go into command phase. So we're getting very close to when our own howitzers are going to drop. And I have no idea where they're going to go. Let me just do a quick double check, make sure I can't order them about. Oh, I can. Okay, they've just cancelled the mission. Some good, some bad. Where? Oh, my leader over here died. Okay, that may explain why some of the guys are a little bit shaky. Still, it's not great. You, my friend. What's the howitzer time? 14 minutes. Aye, aye, aye. I'm tempted to just do something like this. 40 minutes is a long time though. And that's a little close for comfort. That's also a little small. I'm not too worried about here, because I think in 40 minutes this will be decided either way. I've got some dropping along this hedgerow. I think something like that's probably okay. There's a little bit of wastedness for here, but I think that's a good position to try and lock down. So we'll try it. Just medium. Yeah. Oh no, hang on, emergency. No. Misclick. Slightly further back. Go to. Yeah, we can do that. We're living super dangerously, I'm not gonna lie. And let's go for a long. Yeah, we could easily inflict some more casualties on ourselves. But I think it's a needs must. Okay, you're gonna get here. And then we'd like you to move upstairs. And from moving upstairs, I'd very much like you to face here. And hopefully we can deal with that. Yeah, this is a problem. These guys running away. We do have another rain carrier who I'm going to try and bring into the action. Should be able to get in if we come around this way, and then we'll maybe just do some move orders for a bit of turning. Yeah, we'll bring it up to there. You can help support. You guys are disgraceful. And we'll continue bringing our Piet teams along. Actually, you're a really useful team to have, even without the Piet. So I might have to employ you with your primary role of shooting stuff, but we shall see. Okay. Everything else is stable. You should be heading back in this direction. You guys are getting out of there. I'm going to straighten you up a little bit because of that howitzer barrage. Then when you're getting accidentally blown up. And I have no concerns over here. Good. I'm not particularly using this platoon or section right now, but I'm kind of okay with that. Because boy do I not have anything in reserve. So we'll keep him where he is. Alright, let's push on. Let's give ourselves a bit of a view of the left and centre. What I should have done actually is swung these guys round and then had that carrier retake this position. Although I think the threat from over here has massively receded. Okay, we've got some Germans pulling back now, and not any flashy icons. These are two things which make me happy. Piet Man has got into the house. He's going to take a breath and compose himself and walk upstairs. Okay, we're seeing some red crosses. This is good. I've got the nerves. Okay. Oh, come on. I did not check. That's probably glaringly obvious to to CM veterans, and should have been glaringly obvious for me to check what this guy's line of sight was over this wall. Oh, I'm frustrated. That's an annoying error. Okay. Put that one in the lesson books. With any luck, we will be able to enact our revenge. Yes! Well, half a yes. Penetration, upper rear hull. So that's, well, it's kind of engine essentially we've battered there. Turret is still moving. Which may or may not go badly for us. I'm going to say it's going to go badly for us. Oh, no. We've stopped. Oh, minute stopped. Ha! Okay. Ooh. Meanwhile, this looks like it's halted, which is good. Nothing much doing over here, which is also good. And I've just got my 2 IC killed for very little gain. Let's go into the command phase. I'm going to have to get my FO to start coming out hiding shortly. Spotting, yeah. Which may end badly for him. Now, the real question is what to do about this guy. He's not, I mean... I don't think he's going to get another shot off. He might do. That guy's not got much of a rotation left to do. Is just hiding enough if I tell him to hide?
Yes, Commander.
Is that enough to protect ourselves? I'm not convinced. Should I tell him to try and leg it out of there? Maybe I'll try that. As quickly as you are able, get downstairs. And then we'll pop up again. And we shall all hope and pray for you. Am I really going to send a third anti-tank team in against this guy? Quite possibly. What I should have done is sent 2 in at once. That would have been the real play. How tired are you? Tiring. Alright, we'll put you on a walk instead. Yeah, I think that would have been a much better idea. Would have been to hold fire, bring in these guys as support, get them both to go at the same time, and go for a 2-4. So I'm not pretty convinced. I am... Actually, I need to watch this section. Because that's going to expose ourselves here. I should be okay, actually, with the hell in the burning building. It should be fine. I think they're going to be immobilized, surely, after penetrating shot in the engine. That's going to take them out, yeah? Now, obviously, still a threat, especially with him peeking over the wall. Oh, hello. So this going, where are you going? That's not a sensible place to retreat. Right, there's a barrage going in here. I'm going to wait for it ends, and then I'm going to move this machine gun across to help support. And in fact, our sniper man, I'm going to move you down this side of proceedings over to here. Good. Yeah, lost train of thought now. Quick check on our artillery. So he needs to be spotting. I'm worried he's going to get killed by the tank. You're busy. Everything else is okay. Here is just about holding. As I continually throw wave after wave of broken men. And I'm not going to risk you over here until we've dealt with this tank. So you come over this way, please. Anyone else lurking away from the... Yeah, what? Okay. Yeah, let's see what the Germans have in store for us now. And let's see if our man can get out there alive. Run, Private, run! He's not running. He's run. Like it! Oh, he made it! Oh! Yeah. Called it. Absolutely called it. Should have kept them hidden. Okay, meanwhile, I think you're... Yeah, continue to blow the snot of us back here. Injury still up and running. Oh my god. That is a horrendously effective barrage from the Germans. That's crazy. Okay, we are going to have to be more conservative infantry push through here. I might, in fact... I need to rechange what you're doing. Okay. Many thoughts to be had. Right, command phase. First off, this guy, who's on a command order. Stop. I don't know where they're going to come from. But I'm tempted to bring you actually all the way around to up here and support. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do the same thing with you if you don't glitch out. Actually, as you have a Piat and 980 rockets in you. I could arm this guy as a Piat team. Okay, change of plan. You are going to acquire these weapons. Piat launcher. 8 Piat heat. You're going to get the heck out of here and leg it up here to this direction. Okay. Meanwhile, you... Okay, well that's not so bad. I've got a use for you. You're going to come back here and act as a tripwire essentially, and you are going to get out of this little area. And head up to support our rear. I think they might be trying to come for us. And they might not. We might have inflicted enough minor casualties that they don't have the manpower to push across this field. But we do not have much in the way of defense. That was disturbingly effective. Okay. Okay. Alright. You guys go and do that. You hold on one more minute and then we'll move you across. And then the question is, do you want to move some of these guys? Well, these dudes are just like riflemen now, so they're fine. But I might bring, in fact I'm going to bring some more brain guns to the party. You might have to do a bit of walking because otherwise you're knackered, but get yourself over here, son. Okay. Alright, reshuffle defense. Meanwhile, you are about to get in over this way. Okay, so now my priests have no guidance. Which is, yeah, pretty unideal. Right, you're gonna get here. No, come on, man. You're gonna move upstairs. And then you're gonna face this direction. Meanwhile, you, my friend, are gonna hold fire for 15 seconds. 5 seconds? 10 seconds? 15, I think. And once again, move yourself upstairs. Face of yes, that's 2 Piats this tank is taken now. And we'll see if that is enough. So you're still commanding the howitzers. That is all well and good. What's happened to the priests? They're just good to go. What's your line of sight like? Absolutely terrible. Oh well, if I get this guy up involved, I can use him to call on the priest, but they're going to have a seriously long lead time. Also, you get yourself back. And not that side of the hedgerow, please. Here. I could potentially, in fact I could use someone like you and just use the priest on this TRP, which is somewhere in amongst the forest here. There. I don't need line of sight, do I? No. Eight minutes still. I'd rather use them up here, but I don't have anyone that can see. And that is problematic. I'm going to call it in. Just general immediate go. If we get a better opportunity in the next couple of minutes, I'll cancel it and we'll reschedule. Alright, let's see. Attempt number 3 to take out this tank. Let's go for it. These guys are coming now. Still just infantry movement there, that's fine. Okay, he's starting to move upstairs, he's starting to move upstairs. That timed surprisingly well, actually. He's changed his mind and has run away. Come on, man! And they've just walked into machine gun fire. Oh boy, okay. That was pretty underwhelming. Not gonna lie. Tired and broken, tired and broken. Okay. Maybe we're not going to push on that pier. I think he is there for the taking. Go back up. I mean, he is sitting in a pretty dangerous position in terms of popping up in here. Yeah. There's a 1 Pier hit. There's a second Pier hit. Okay, I don't know, maybe I'm chasing white elephants. That's not the right metaphor at all, in the slightest. White whales, there we go. And that I shouldn't be trying to focus on killing him. But it's such a good price, but my men are in such bad condition. But I have men in decent condition. Alright, so we're going to do the same trick, he says. We're still in review the action. But I'm going to use the 2... better morale people to see if we can't do it. I'd love to try and get his attention away from there, but I'm not sure I can. Actually, what if I'm gonna get putting it a rifleman there, see if that convinces him to turn his turret. Sorry, rifleman, that's pretty harsh. Okay, we got some spots over there. Anything else interesting can happen over this direction? Not particularly. Looks like we're still continuing to hold. That's good news because we don't really have an option. I'm conscious I'm going to have all my anti-tank assets in one place. So you, if you could quickly get yourself into that house. And you guys, who are happy and rested, quickly come up here, get yourself into that house. Just ground level, we'll sort you out in a minute. You're 2 riflemen, I have a lone rifleman somewhere. Here we go, my man. Please walk yourself to that square. See if we can't convince him to turn his turret, because that would buy us the time it takes to get a shot off. You, my friend, need to head back over in this direction. That's a long way to go when you're tiring, so you're going to have to walk. Well, if you stop running away, at max speed, you would not be tired when I ask you to walk back. But yeah, section after section is just bailing off the line as soon as they come under any kind of fire. We are just about holding. But that and no more. Unfortunately, my brain gun has taken a bit of... but again, perhaps the right play would have been to hold all these guys to hide until the Germans are much closer. Definitely something to be said. Right, meanwhile, you can move over this way, because I'm pretty happy that the attack has ended. For now, at least. And maybe you want to just drop some mortars over there. Go for it. And then I'll leave these guys for a turn or two. I don't really know what to do about them, because they're not being particularly useful. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I'm saying 41 minutes. Alright, we'll go one more minute. We aren't going to get another attack on the Panzer this episode, I'm afraid. But we did get through about 8 minutes, which is good to see. And despite the poor morale of our troops, who are managed to hold this position, if only just. And at this point, the Germans have got to be running out of steam. Now, they do have 2 Panzers and a half-track lurking around here. At some point, I'm worried that's just going to steamroller us. Right, you don't stop, just keep running, you 3. Good. Okay. Do you see the tank from there? Does the tank see you? No, because you immediately cower. Fair. Oh, another hit off map. Okay, done. That was a fairly quiet minute. Not too worried about that. We've got guys in position, so we can now try our push one more time. See if we can't take ourselves out one of these panzers and free up this area a little bit. But that is all going to have to wait until next time. So thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed the episode, and as ever, I will catch you in the next one.